Okay, well, hello. This is one more test, and I'll show you how a few things work. There are these implants here. There's only two types of implants that I use actively. You have to go to your shortcut and have them on the keys where you activate them. I have this one on key 2 and this one on key 9. An important note about this one is I have this on the right mouse button, which I use because it does several things like blinking and semi-manual blocking and other things. I just use it because I think the specific binding feels right, but that might be your preference and so on. And anyways, going on with my thing. So first one of the things is the ability to hide in containers, which has been mentioned before, and I'll do a quick demonstration of how it works. A lot of things depend on if you're in a weapon sheath, or if you have a spell ready, or if you're sneaking or not. And one of them is this. Like, notice, you do this with weapon on, or casting spell out, or you're not sneaking, it might won't work. But if you're in neutral sneaking stance and walk into it, this is what happens. And that's how hiding in containers works. You will be essentially invisible while in the container, and when you move away, they'll automatically switch views like that. And some other things I'll show you. So these are iron lock pads. You make them with iron weapons, small iron weapons to make them, and they block out several types of enemies, like bounty hunters and bandits that try to rob you, as well as nocturnal undead, even space aliens. This has telepathic space aliens now. I'll show you how to lock. You have to have your weapon out, and you have to be in sneak mode, and you have to walk into the door. You kind of timed it wrong, but I'll do it again. And then there's a little timer on it, and this time it's locked. We recently added the feature where the door actually locks, and then go like that when you unlock it. Know that when you unlock it, every time you lock it, you lose a lock, and every time you go to an exterior, you also lose your lock, and it has a time limit of something like 3 days to a week, something like that. And here's another thing I'll show you, since one of those types of doors is here. The ectoplasm-powered stalker cloak lets you go through several objects, like even doors like this. As well as other things. See? That's something you can only do with a stalker cloak. When you're immaterial like that, you cannot hide in containers. I'll show you a little bit of the teleportation feature. Here's the one I call the dumbfire blink. And here's the much more advanced one. Your wormhole drone teleports you to another wormhole drone. See that? So the way it works is I recently added a feature where, at least with this specific weapon and range weapons, you get this type of teleport where you go up into the air after, before it finalizes, and the other type where you don't go up into the air. I'll show you the two different versions. One is this one. You see that? It's to let you dodge attacks, as well as let you see where your wormhole drones are when flanking, and also to give you a new form of mobility. You see how that works. That's what I call the normal way of using it. But there's also another function. You can Like, when you draw your weapon, if you notice, they disappear. And they don't consume magicka until you get teleported, except if you're like using this type of thing, in which case it consumes a tiny bit of magicka, but way more when you do teleport. But I'll show you something real quick, a certain technique you can do to just gain a lot of height in your teleportation instead of the other things. You know, the teleportation with a slight delay that relies on one orbital drone finding another. See? And then I cancel it before, you know, they can move or teleport me or anything. And it gives me a lot of altitude vertically. And yes, you can get, there's a long-term slow effect, fairly long-term, but you can get damage from this and die if you don't do it properly. Yeah, and sometimes it just depends on the environment you're in. Like, the normal drone thing is a lot more consistent than the thing where you pop up into the air like that. Seems like the flatter and more open the environment is, the more likely you are to successfully go up into the air like that. And do know that this type of blink only works in exteriors, the dumbfire one. And the thing where you teleport up into the air only works in exteriors because it causes bugs in interiors anyways. Let's see, I'm gonna go on to other things. I'm gonna do a little demonstration of the hover bike. You have to have your key to use it. Your Uber vehicle key. Just so you know, when it comes to the undead things, you need to use a special type of torch. Not just any, but the warding torch, which has a much larger duration to match with the new mechanics. So we'll go in here. And yeah, the weather calming down thing is a tornado related thing. They generally only show up when the weather isn't calm. You can still hover bikes and you can make them yourself. And yes, it's a huge crime if you're caught stealing them. And just remember that. Let's see. Actually, so some things about the hover bike. You can use this key thing at a distance to locate it with those flashes. You can enter caster stones with your key equipped to put it in a box and it won't go above your head. I mean, you can move it between exterior cells, but not exterior cells like this. You have to be on it to make it go through interior cells. And another thing you can do is, when it's in its crate, it will go to your elevation when you swing the thing. So, okay, don't have that much time left, so I'll do a little bit of a demonstration. Kinda clumsy of me. This thing used to go way faster and it wasn't pleasant because there were all these loading screens, so it didn't fill as fast as it was intended to fill, and maybe made the game feel a tiny bit too slow. And here we are. Let's see if you see anything interesting here. I don't see anything. Time is really running low, so I'm going to try and do something just before it runs out. I'm going to try and do a stunt, but I need to find a route for that. And it's usually by these fortresses or inside a city. Ah, there's one. You go off of this, it'll make you jump, and it'll make you move really fast. It can also slow down the game a bit when you go into super fast speed like that, which is, yeah, why I made it so optional. Like, your speed is ridiculously high like this. And you might see a few visual bugs, but that's not from my mod, that's because I installed things wrong with other mods.